grime. No, it's not a Welsh national anthem. We're actually cutting through the grease and grime in your kitchen. And we're doing it with a tornado mop. And it's coming to you via Mr. Mop himself, David Addis. David, lovely to have your company.
Thank you.
And really, we're talking about cutting through grease grime. You've got horrible boot polish on this.
Exactly, yeah.
Totally over the top.
Yeah.
And what we're dealing with is getting through it with a tornado twist. It's 3656 is the item number. And we're talking about just £9.95. £9.95 for a really great mop. So there's lots of differences between this mop and the old-fashioned mop.
There is indeed. In fact, with this one, because it's made out of the synthetic chamois material, it actually dries the floor as well as cleaning it. And you can see when I'm reading it out there how easy it is to wring out. It's just fingertip control. I know I look like an all-in wrestler the way I'm built here, but you don't have to be built like this to use it. But you can see there how it just takes the water, and just by giving it a little twist, it removes the water from the mop.
With a normal mop, with an old-fashioned mop, you'd be pounding it away. You'd be trying to grind it into oblivion.
Yeah, exactly.
And of course, the problem is with the old mops is they're all made of cotton, which they get rusty because they've got a wooden handle.
And they go mouldy as well.
Horrible.
That's right. With this one, because you drain most of the water out when you leave it, it doesn't go mouldy when you leave it standing up against a wall or in a bucket. Let me just show you what else you get, because I'm just going to put here the Tornado Floor Cleaner. This is the product that you get with it, and that's what I've been using. Now, the Tornado Floor Cleaner is a solution that will clean all of your floors, laminates, lino, stone floors, tiles, whatever you want to. And you put a couple of capfuls into the water, and that will take out stains. Now, we've got ink, we've got scuff marks, we've got ketchup and beetroot on here as well. So
horrible.
It does indeed. We've got a horrible mess. Just to show you, though, the cleaning effect, if I just put a few drops, can you see straight away it starts to take the ink and it just breaks it down. Now, just in that patch there, I'm not suggesting you clean with your fingers, but I think you can see the difference immediately.
The only thing I'd be worried about, it's so immediate.
Yeah.
Is it bleach? Is it harmful to the actual floor?
Not harmful to the floor, not harmful to your skin. Pets and children, no problem at all. Specially formulated to be perfectly safe. But you can see there, just where, in fact, where it touches, just on my finger,
totally.
it takes the stain and removes it completely from the surface. But don't clean with your fingers, Paul. That would be silly.
Don't, please. We don't recommend it. Not recommended to do this at home.
And by the way, remember, it's not only got that ratchet device for wringing it out, it's got a locking device which locks it down. And also, if you notice on the end here, before I clean this patch, you'll see it's got this little furry blob.
And of course, the scuff marks that you've got down here are the worst things in the world.
Well, that prevents it from scratching and scuffing the floor. It's not got a plastic or a metal end like most mops have. It's got the furry blob which will remove your scuff marks quickly and easily. But just watch how it works on the stains on the floor. If I just plump the mop down there and just move it through, as you see, going onto the ketchup, the beetroot stain, the ink stain, the scuff marks, give them an extra little rub, turn the mop round, and bingo, I think you've got to agree with me.
For heaven's sake, I can't believe every single time. Now, I said this the last time I was with you on this. I never believe that you're actually going to get rid of all that mess, because there was a mass, there was vegetable material there.
Yeah, exactly.
And he manages to get it all out. I can't believe that you do that. For 3656, you can get your very own Tornado mop. And of course, just for this, for £9.95 would be excellent value for money. But I believe you're giving me something else.
Well,
give me a bottle of this.
But
the floor cleaner.
Not just one bottle of the floor cleaner. You actually get with this 4 bottles, and they're 300ml each. 4 bottles of the Tornado floor cleaner, and that's a fantastic deal.
Hang on a minute. I spotted that earlier that this price is actually £3.99 for one bottle.
That's right.
So if you're giving us 4, that means that's £15.96 worth of value, not including the mop.
That's right. So you've got nearly £16 worth just for the 4 bottles, and we throw them up in as well, if you like. So you're getting them up.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
And the great thing about this is, on a real serious note, is that if you've got rheumatism or arthritis and find pounding out an old mop very painful to your wrists and your hands, this is so easy because of that ratchet action.
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful.
In fact, let me just show you.
It's a great way. And it won't
here.
go back on itself. That's the great thing, is it won't spring back.
Exactly. You don't have to wrestle with this one. And if you watch the water coming out of this, just as I turn it, look how easy it is, and look how much water pours out of the mop. And that's going to get your floor perfectly dry. You can see it actually draining completely down in the mop there, and you give it another twist, bingo, that job's done. Then you just push to release, and bingo, you're ready. Now, just to show you the absorbency, if I just leave that wound up there, in the jar here, we've got the mop head on its own, and you can get replacements if you need them, but they'll last you a couple of years, these heads. They're fantastic. And for £9.95, you've got the mop, say a couple of 3 years, plus you've got all the solution. You've got enough to last you a long, long time.
I reckon that people will recognise this material because it's the same as you've got with your cloths that you provide with lots of your products here.
Exactly.
And they know how super absorbent they are.
Super absorbent.
Yards and yards of it. Look, where's the water gone?
Well, the water soaks up into the material, so just pushing that down again, you can see there's all the water. And then as I pull it up, it just sucks it straight back in.
So you just imagine a washing machine that you have to open the door of and it spreads all over the kitchen floor. What are you going to do with it? Going to mop it and chase it around? Going to try and scoop it out? With the Tornado Mop, you can actually absorb a heck of a lot more and really then wring it dry again. Finish up the floor. Come on, David.
Well, let me just show you. On this floor, just using the mop, it not only cleans all the rubbish off the surface, but I'll show you how it takes all the moisture off as well and leaves it. No mop will ever leave the floor completely dry, but I think you've got to agree with me here that this one, just give it a quick once over. I'm just going to do the paper test now. I'm going to put
Because this is the big problem, is that when you have mopped your kitchen floor, it's soaking wet and you start skidding all around the place.
Can you see this? I'm just tapping the tissue on here. Now this is absorbent paper. Nothing on there. It's virtually, I won't say it's bone dry, but it's virtually bone dry. Now in a matter of 30 seconds, a minute maybe at the most, that's going to be completely dry. You're not waiting half an hour for it to evaporate off.
And that's the big thing. Keep out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
I remember my mum used to say that, opening the back door and all the air coming to dry out the kitchen floor. And then if someone does go in and the kitchen floor is wet, it gets dirty so quickly.
Yes.
Because everybody's shoes, all the dirt goes back onto the kitchen floor.
Tramping it all
around. It's a
around.
waste of time and you might as well start again.
Just look with this as well. When you bounce that up and down in the bucket, I've got a couple of capfuls of the solution in there. And the solution actually cleans not only the stains on the floor, but of course it cleans the stains out of the mop. So if you notice with this mop, you see all the dirt running out. The mop is virtually clean like brand new. So it doesn't look like those string mops and a lot of mops. They look dirty and filthy.
Oh, they're horrible.
And
you buy them the first time and they look white.
Well, this looks
but
almost...
in a moment they're grey and they stay grey.
And look at this one, looks virtually brand new. Now I've just wrung it out, I've cleaned all of the rubbish off the floor, and it still looks fantastic. Let me just show you something else, because when we talk about removing stains from carpet, what I want to show you here, if I just take red wine and just put a trickle of red wine across the carpet there, just to show you, it's not particularly for taking stains out of carpets, but I want to show you two things. One is the strength of the cleaning solution, that it just gets rid of the stains, and the other one is the strength of the absorbency, which draws all of the liquid out of the carpet. Now if you look at that, you can see where it started to take the stain away.
And that's what causes the stain to stay in there, is that because if you don't absorb all that stain,
you leave it in there,
down and it come back up at another time.
Exactly. Now that's getting rid of the red wine stain. So you can see where it was before, where it was gone from, and that's going to completely clean it.
We're talking about a mop you're going to use not just in your kitchen, we're going to use this anywhere. And the great thing is, you don't have to be a strong man to get that water out. Just use the ratchet and that will do the work for you. For just £9.95, it's great value for money. Don't forget, you're also getting those 4 bottles worth, on the price on the bottle, you're talking about £15.96, almost £16, and that doesn't include the mop. We're talking a great bargain for £9.95. Give us a call. It's 3656 is the item number. Give us a call. Us here at Yes 661. I tell you what, should we have a challenge?
We should do.
Yeah, have a challenge. Right. Let's get the floor really nice and clean.
Okay.
And you can do this at home. When you've got your tornado mop, you'll be thanking us here at Yes 661. All right, I'm going to be quicker than you. My bit's drier than your bit. Look at that. Really? Bone.
This amazing Tornado Twist Mop really is an essential household helper. It soaks up wet spills, and the unique ratchet makes wringing out a breeze. This great TV offer includes the Tornado Twist Mop, plus 2 300ml bottles of Tornado Floor Cleaner. But that's not all. Order now at this amazing price and will include another 2 bottles at no extra charge. So pick up the phone and dial 0800 91 71 661 and you'll receive the Tornado Twist Mop and 4 bottles of Tornado Floor Cleaner. Take the hard work out of the housework with the Tornado Twist Mop.